I know it seems to people, oh, it doesn't make sense, but that is the reality, and like I said, we know hundreds of these chemicals now that do this. And we know that most hormones work this way. There's a very good meta-study put out by the World Health Organization and the United Nations Environment Program on this, reviewing the hundreds of studies and showing how this works. You know, anybody who tries to doubt this is a dinosaur. You know, it's well and truly accepted, except for by regulatory authorities. You know, this sort of information became very, very public by the 1990s. And in the 1990s, for instance, not in Australia, of course, APVMA is is actually pre-dinosaurs, really. But in Europe, with the European Food Safety Authority, in the US with the US EPA, both of those regulatory authorities were tasked by their governments in the 1990s to start reviewing pesticides and getting rid of pesticides that are endocrine disruptors, hormone disruptors. Now we're, 2018, almost, 25, 30 years later, 3 decades later. Any idea how many they've managed to remove, even despite the fact that, with the literature showing that there's hundreds of them? How many?
0.
Yeah, exactly. Zero. They've done nothing. Actually last year, the European Union almost did 2. I don't know what happened to it. But 2 out of hundreds, it's not even a drop in the ocean. Getting back to how the average daily intake or acceptable daily intake is set, the ADI, is basically that null, and then they say, oh look, we'll divide it by 10 or 100 and that's safe, and work it out on that. Well, the big trouble with that is, now that you're going down an even lower dose, if that chemical is an endocrine disruptor and works on a non-monotonic dose, 100 times lower, it could actually be significantly more dangerous and more toxic. So you think that actually test? No.